So hello and a warm welcome to all of you worldwide. We're just waiting for the central characters to make their appearance and then we will be underway. And our live game is Monaco against Saint-Etienne. I'm your commentator Peter Drury, and providing his unique brand of expert analysis, here's Jim Begley.
Thanks for the intro, Peter. I've been soaking up the atmosphere and I'm really looking forward to what lies in store.
The action has already started. Goes for goal! That's a half-decent try.
That's a little unfortunate. He had a lot of people worried then. Monaco really should be one up, and they'll be hoping that such a big miss won't be a sign of things to come.
Roma Amuma. Now it's Torres. Villa plays it into the channel. Up for the header! Granit Xhaka plays it out to the wing. He'll have a dip! It away. Lallana. Is there any support? He might not need it. Good clearance and very necessary. Good challenge. He just stood firm. Clears it out of harm's way. Played out to the right. Hits it! Goal! Monaco! And Monaco take the lead!
And how about the timing of the pass and run? They've worked it before and no doubt they'll work it again.
Monaco get themselves into the lead.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Oh, surely that deserved better.
It was such a clever idea to lift it into his path.
What about that from Fernando Torres? They have done it! They have their equaliser! Torres with a predatory goal.
Oh, Peter, you can't teach that. You either have it or you don't. His anticipation is on another level to everyone else's. Superb.
Certainly made things interesting.
Yeah, it's always a dangerous time when you've just scored. You can easily lose focus and then bang, you're pegged back again.
Gets up to head it! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
A more than decent attempt, Peter.
Oh, he really wanted that.
Yeah, and you can feel and hear how the crowd are reacting to all of this.
First half is done. Genuinely interesting game here. Very, very watchable. 2 goals, 1 each. The midway point of the game.
Oh, what a half of football. It's 1-1, but it could easily be 3-3 or more. Breakneck speed brilliance.
So in they come for the break with nothing to separate them. The score 1-1. Second period then underway. Nistelrooy, played out to the wing. He's had a shot! Oh, terrific run to latch onto it, but the finish is all wrong.
The timing of the pass and run was exquisite.
Saint-Etienne were impressive in their last outing and brilliantly orchestrated by the manager.
He's a shoots! They're actually not getting too tight, which is interesting.
No.
It's probably cautionary. Don't dive in, try to pinch it or intercept so nobody can get in behind.
Granit Xhaka tries to get it forward quickly. It's pretty clear that he's being singled out.
Yeah, and getting on the score sheet has clearly made him a marked man now.
Great strength, too strong for his opponent. All is over the line. Xhaka plays it wide.
Look, this can still go either way. It might be flowing one way, but there's still time for some ebb.
Monaco, their final change.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
And it's Xhaka.
Monaco showing a good level.
Shapes the shoots!
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
And that's it. So it's ended in a draw, draft and graft and everything apart from a winning goal that never came. An intriguing contest and a result which at least partly satisfies all. Well, what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Listen, the more this game went on, a draw was always likely to be on the cards. So overall, I don't think anyone will be complaining too much about what they've got.
And all that remains for me is to thank Jim Beglin. That's it from us tonight. A very good evening to one and all. So a warm welcome to you all. We will be underway very shortly once all the pleasantries are complete. The teams then, Monaco against Lazio. Well, I'm Peter Drury and I'm joined in the commentary box by the familiar figure of Jim Beglin.
Well, thank you very much, Mr. Drury, and hello to everyone.
Is it in? Pinged forward. Lazio get it back again. Felipe Anderson. Who's he going to play in? it's Falcao. Van Nistelrooy looks to clip it forward. Marquisio. Falcao! Goal! Monaco! And Monaco take the lead. A momentary lapse exploited with glee. Monaco break the deadlock.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Immobile. Lulic goes on a charge down the left. Looking for a decent ball in. It's a very good battle there, terrific to watch. Now it's Falcao. Marquisio. It's a loose ball. Battles to win it back. Gets it upfield. Good challenge, he just stood firm. Lallana, back to the keeper and tries something new. Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. Goes what? Hits it! It's a goal! All too easy! They are in danger of disappearing out of sight!
Perhaps deserves a little bit of sympathy here, because that's a goalkeeper's nightmare. It's clear that the keeper was unsighted by his defence, and by the time he picked up the flight of that, it was too late.
Monaco take a 2-goal lead and things should be comfortable from here on in. And we hit half-time. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first half success with another show of strength?
Monaco sitting pretty here at half-time, 2-0 up. We're underway again. He's got away. Tries to get it forward quickly. Looks to slip it through. Cut out in the nick of time. You can get that clear. That's the sort of defending that is going to upset the opposition. It already has, actually.
Yeah, and they finally reacted, but they could have...
Gets up to head it! And out to safety. Marquisio. Xhaka gets his foot in there.
They're actually not getting too tight, which is interesting.
No.
It's probably cautionary. Don't dive in, try to pinch it or intercept so nobody can get in behind.
Loose ball, who's going to get there? Can he finish? Castro goes long. He's making good use of his strength there, just refuses to be out-muscled. Lallana sticks in a foot to win it back. Pull it. Van Nistelrooy. Goalkeeper's ball. Added time is up, And there goes the whistle. Monaco can be very happy with a job well done, an efficient win for which the players simply did enough. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
There's a solidity about them, almost as if they set up not to lose and see how things unfold. That eases the pressure on the strikers, who can afford to be patient, and it's all paid off.
So a warm welcome to you all. We will be on the way very shortly once all the pleasantries are complete. And our live game is Lille against Monaco. I'm Peter Drury, and it's my chance to say that it is an absolute delight to have Jim Beglin beside me.
Thanks for the intro, Peter. I've been soaking up the atmosphere, and I'm really looking forward to what lies in store.
If you're just joining us, we are already on the way.
Well, you could see he was eager to get a shot away, but there was too much flesh and bone in his path.
Pull it. Monaco were simply a class apart in the corresponding fixture last season. They dismantled their opponents.
It can only get better, this. We haven't seen a shot yet, and I'm hoping that when we do, it'll spark a whole series of them, because it needs livening up.
Great strength, too strong for his opponent. Looks like a good ball. And the finish! Looking to shoot!
Very speculative, with little threat, if any, for the keeper.
Granit Xhaka, and it's Falcao. Falcao! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay. Lallana, timely intervention. Who's he going to play in? And the shot! A decent effort as the first half draws to a close. So neither team has broken through, but certainly not for the want of trying. It's been an interesting game up to now, but still goalless. An engrossing half, but we're still where we started, 0-0. Here we go again.
Monaco playing well with lots of opportunities and plenty positives to take from the first half. Despite this scoreline, converting chances would make a world of difference for them.
He's left his man, gets it back. That's the sort of defending that is going to upset the opposition. It already has, actually.
Well, they know he's the root of potential problems, Peter, and they seem intent on uprooting that problem like that.
Looks to slip it through. In for a header! Sticks it away! Just so calm under pressure.
Oh, this fella's as slippery as an eel the way he freed himself to score. I mean, for that defence, it was a case of, now you've got him, now you don't. Brilliant.
Time for changes on both sides, actually. Monaco take the lead, 1-0.
Look, you can't deny that it's a blow, but this game is far from unsalvageable.
Good challenge, he just stood firm. Tries a through ball. A chance! Looking to break out here. Lallana plays a clever... Heads it! Looking to shoot!
It's obvious that they prefer a greater cushion to sit on at half-time, but will they?
Glick does well there, alert. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Chan battles to win it back. The shot's on! Oh, great! And the referee brings it to a close. What a game. End to end, it flew by, and in the end, it all came down to just the odd goal.
Yeah, it was never a match that was going to blow us all away, Peter, but I felt the team did a lot right, especially that well-timed goal.
Well, that's it for tonight's match, so it just remains for me to thank Jim Beglin alongside me and to wish you all a very good evening. Hello and a warm welcome to everyone across the globe. We should be underway very shortly. The players will be with us any time now. I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter. Hi everyone. The excitement has really picked up now and I'm eager for the action to start.
Goes for goal! A great save, real class.
Well, what can I say? Truly wonderful goalkeeping.
Goalkeeper's ball. Looks to clip it forward. He acknowledges that he should have come up with something better there.
That just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
Can he put it away?
Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
Take the lead. That's no fluke, it's what he was there for.
Oh, look, there's only one player who merits all the praise for that. Not only did he finish it, but his instincts for being where he was are absolutely top-notch.
Monaco take the lead, landing the first significant blow in what is certainly a significant contest. And the ball's come out! Away from immediate danger. Camille Glick. Big chance! And in it goes! Hot knife through butter! They have done it again! Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Now that's what I call finishing. Right in the corner. He knew instinctively who was where and didn't need to waste any time weighing things up. That's a cracking goal.
Monaco get themselves a 2-goal cushion.
Well, that second goal has given them so much more command and confidence now, and they should be able to take it on from here and either add to their lead or close it out. Surely they'll manage one or the other.
And the weighted pass. Camille Glick. The first 45 minutes are up. Reflections on the first half?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first half success with another show of strength?
Monaco sitting pretty here at half-time, 2-0 up. The action has already resumed here. And Nistelrooy, coaxed out to the wing. Passes it through. Can he score? They are running riot! And the lead is 3! It is surely done! Well, he was never going to miss from there. So much to aim at.
There's the obvious danger man here, and yet he was afforded way too much freedom. I think he was gifted that goal. His reputation should have been warning enough for them.
Monaco take a 3-goal lead and they are romping out of sight. Looks to dink one in. Aimed long and direct. And That's been won straight back. Xhaka goes looking, looks to slip it through. He's got away, and he's there to cut it out. Tries lifting it over. And a header! Out for a throw. Forward it goes. Looks like a good ball through. Looking to shoot. It's in. Ruthless and relentless. Utterly rampant. What about that, Jim Beglin?
It's almost criminal to see a defence fail to identify someone who thrives when it comes to shooting stats. They knew, and yet they didn't heed, and they've paid the price and deserve to.
He snaffles his third, and that earns him the match ball.
That defence must be sick of the sight of him. He's been persistent and ruthless all game. He just hasn't stopped working.
Monaco tear their opponents apart. Oh, he's caught him there. It's a free kick. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. Falcao floats one over. Going for goal! Oh, the ball's come loose! Jesus Games. Now it's Falcao. Deftly done. He'll have a dip! Good catch by the keeper, though pretty much straight at him. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Monaco are through. They have the look of a team that fancies going all the way this time. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Listen, it was fairly emphatic. To move on to the next round with as big a winning margin, I think can only benefit their campaign. A springboard win and a very buoyant outlook.
Soaking up the pre-match atmosphere here as we wait for things to get started. It won't be long now before we get through the formalities. A warm welcome, one and all. And here we have Monaco against AZ. I'm Peter Drury, and this is Jim Beglin. A delight to have him on board.
Cheers, Peter. It's a privilege to be here. It really is.
The action has all... And the finish! And it's a goal!
And some of the best managers I played for insisted on starting games as you mean to go on. And we've just seen a very important opening goal from an extremely talented individual who looks primed for more. He really does look at it.
That is just remarkable, the amount of bend he got on that.
You know what was notable in that, Peter, was the fact that he didn't try to blast it. He chose placement instead and delivered a peach.
Monaco take the early advantage. Where to from here? Chan looks to clip it forward. Chan, big chance! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Well, the most exciting sight on a football pitch. He had too much trickery for that defence. Brilliant.
defending there, they've slammed the door in the faces of the opposition. Oh, can he put it away? It's a goal! And already they're looking to run away with it.
Yeah, the pass was bang on, and he just had to ensure he didn't stray offside. The finish was actually bang on too.
Monaco grab a couple of goals without reply. It's 2-0.
Well, at 1-0 this contest was still nicely poised, but now that it's gone to 2, mindsets are affected.
Shot at goal! They are rampant! And they are disappearing out of sight!
Well, you know, thinking about that, I think they've perfected that on the training ground, because it took them seconds to get the ball from back to front, and they really commit forward in numbers too. It was all very well drilled.
Monaco take a 3-goal lead and they are romping out of sight. He's gone for it! Falcao explosive! Hot knife through butter. They have done it again. He was urged to shoot and he duly delivered.
It's almost criminal to see a defence fail to identify someone who thrives when it comes to shooting stats. They knew, and yet they didn't heed, and they've paid the price and deserve to.
Monaco totally rampant here. Falcao plays a clever pass. And he's there to cut it out. Good running with the ball. Can they build on it? Well played, he saw that coming. There's the whistle for half-time. Well, that flew by. It was breathless stuff. It's been one-way traffic here after the first 45 minutes. A relentless barrage that looks set to continue.
Well, I would think this one is possibly over as a contest. They know they've already reached cruise control, and it's a case of the right game management to take it from here.
Monaco have run riot in the first half, and barring a miraculous comeback, they have done the job already. And the game has already resumed here. No changes at the interval from either side. With a delicate ball.
This defence just doesn't trust itself to play a higher line.
Frighten the people getting in behind.
Yeah, absolutely. It just opens up the opportunity of not only strikers getting behind, but the runners from midfield too.
Tries to get it forward quickly. I think the first substitutions will be coming up pretty soon. Well, they can break here. Now the pass. He'll have a dip! Well, he caught that pure, but no end product.
Monaco just served up a reminder of how good they can be on the break. Their method is clear.
Oh, he really wanted that.
Well, Peter, I think it's fairly obvious. He's one of the biggest influences out there.
Inside then taking this chance to turn to their benches. Lifting it over. Camille Dick. And it's Falcao. Good challenge, he just stood firm. And that is that. Monaco a class apart. Opponents torn apart. They are comprehensive winners. Your final thoughts, Jim?
Monaco simply made their superiority count. They found cruise control quite early and didn't need to go to turbo.
So, a warm welcome to you all. We will be on the way very shortly, once all the pleasantries are complete. And our live game is Marseille against Monaco. I'm Peter Drury, and it's my chance to say that it is an absolute delight to have Jim Beglin beside me.
Cheers, Peter. It's a privilege to be here. It really is.
We're underway. Xhaka, great challenge. Falcao tries a through ball. Xhaka plays a clever pass. Knocks one in. Lallana, a delicate ball. Hits one! Great strike, but the keeper's equal to it. Marseille have a free kick. And it's Mandzukic. Tries to... And the shot! Great ball to play him in, but he will be gutted to miss that.
Yeah, the ball in there was simply superb. He won't be too happy that it's gone to waste like that.
Hoists it high. And through to the goalkeeper. Xhaka with a good steal, well played. Looks like a good ball through. And out to safety. Kuchka. Abdenor. Heading towards half-time, and it is still scoreless. Did really well to intervene and dispel the growing... Van Nistelrooy! Goal!
Well, let me assure you that scoring just before half-time is always a real treat. And when it's one of your top talents who delivers it, it just seems to fuel confidence that little bit more. Yeah, looking back at that, that's how you play on the counter. Quick and decisive and ruthless with the finish. I thought it was a stunning, stunning breakaway.
Deadlock broken, it's 1-0.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
And we've reached half-time. So there you have it, a close-fought half of football, but one that still had its moments, but ultimately produced just one goal. A more than decent game up to now. Some first-half thoughts?
Monaco haven't played that badly. Getting caught again on the counter-attack is unlikely. They're switched on to that and still very much in this game.
Monaco leading a cagey game here. It's had its moments, and it's 1-0 at the break. Here we go again then. Monaco carry a 1-goal lead into the second half. Has a pop! Really well taken goal. And there's the goal they've been looking for. Well, from right in front of goal, there was no way he was going to miss.
Well, considering he has a bit of a shoot-on-sight policy, he was the one player that should have been picked up then. It was both careless and costly from where I'm sitting.
Some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change. Monaco get themselves a 2-goal cushion.
That second goal has such a polarising effect on prospective moods. I mean, one team are under more pressure now to get the next goal, and the other will fancy their chances of turning 2 into 3.
The ball needed to be better there. It's a wasted chance.
They're actually not getting too tight, which is interesting.
No.
It's probably cautionary. Don't dive in, try to pinch it or intercept so nobody can get in behind.
Final checks on the... hurls himself at it! This could fall anywhere, and oh! And they have themselves another corner. Marseille look as though they're about to make a change. That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Sanson gets his foot in there. Just brushed off the ball there. And Djukic, he's got away, played in by Braniak.
Marseille are enjoying lots of possession, but they just can't find any penetration.
It's Falcao! Oh, it looked like 3-0 for sure.
He'll be fuming with himself for not converting. He could have killed it off.
Oh, he really wanted that.
Yeah, and you can hear how the crowd are reacting to this too.
Into the channel. Falcao! And with that, the final whistle. Monaco can be very happy with a job well done, an efficient win for which the players simply did enough. Your final thoughts, Jim?
Monaco will walk away happy from this with such a show of defensive solidity and maturity.
So a warm welcome to you all. We will be underway very shortly once all the pleasantries are complete. The teams then, Monaco against Guingamp. This is Peter Drury, and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Hi Peter, always good to work with you. I'm really looking forward to this now.
And we're underway. Monaco have made this tremendous start, Jim. What's the reason for it?
Probably the structure to this team. Formations don't win you games, but getting the correct one to suit your players and your team's approach is a big part of it. And the players for me...
Lallana! It's come back out! He's got away with one there.
Falcao really got in the face of his opponent to set it up. It's great grafting. Monaco are doing all the attacking, and they've played some good football to boot.
Monaco were simply a class apart in the corresponding fixture last season. They dismantled their opponents. Forward it goes. Still goalless. Passes it through. Got a size. Hits one! Goal! Monaco! And Monaco take the lead. Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Well, you know, sometimes it pays off not to think too much about things, just put your foot through it, and that was a good example. Great contact, and the keeper had very little chance.
Deadlock broken, it's 1-0.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Monaco have been mighty impressive in defence just recently. Just starting to get the first signs of rain here. Xhaka gets it back. Van Nistelrooy. Anita gets into the right position to intercept. They got the only goal to give them a 1-0 lead. Monaco are in control here on the brink of half-time. Out for a throw. Lallana. Just 5 minutes left until the break. Looks like a good ball through. Looks to slip it through. Has a pop! They've scored! And they are disappearing out of sight.
Yeah, the pass was bang on, and he just had to ensure he didn't stray offside. The finish was actually bang on too.
Monaco take a 2-goal lead, and things should be comfortable from here on in.
Well, that's second.
And there's the end of the first half. How do you look back on the first 45 minutes?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first half success with another show of strength?
Monaco go in at half-time on a comfortable 2-goal cushion. Well, the action... It's Falcao! Guingamp were impressed. Can he put it away? Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
That's just front foot enforcement. Pressure leads to mistake, leads to chance.
Shoots! They are rampant! And surely that settles it. Monaco take a 3-goal lead and they are romping out of sight. Well read, he sorted that out.
Well, to be honest, I think they're all show and no substance. Where's the final product?
Looking to shoot! Falcao explosive! Over the hills and far away! No catching them now! Monaco tear their opponents apart once again. They are utterly ruthless. Falcao. Up for the header! And with that, the final whistle. Monaco were irresistible here. Dominant, utterly ruthless. Only ever one result, a comfortable win. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Yeah, we knew there was a sizable gap in the quality of both squads, and the story was told in predictable fashion.
So many thanks to Jim Beglin. That's all we have time for. Good evening to you.